and I've recommended her to friends of ours that are also same as us. They're looking at selling their home and going into retirement village, so recommended her. Yeah, we're very grateful. And I know it's her job and you know, people say that's what she's supposed to do, but no, there's not, you know, there's not a lot of real estate agents that go that extra mile to make sure that you get the best possible amount that you can.
Yeah. Well, through our son. See, he bought a property through Narelle. We went to the property he was looking at, and it was an absolute shambles. I told him to burn it down and start again. It was so bad.
Because when we first saw the house that our son was going to buy, Narelle wasn't involved then in the selling of it. So, and I believe it was on the market for a year with no buyers. But when she got involved and she told them, you know, what they had to do, she just turned the place around, and so we were very impressed.
Absolutely. But Narelle persisted on the owners doing the right thing and getting the place ready for sale. So when we went back for a second time, it was absolutely immaculate. And our son went, yep, I'll buy it. I want to buy it. I want to buy it.
And so that, as Rich said, when we started the journey, we contacted her just to come and have a talk with us, which she did. You know, there was no pressure because we weren't actually on the market to sell then. She just explained everything, all the ramifications, and because then we started the journey of looking for where we're going to go next. And that took a while because we wanted to retire, and we looked at a lot of different places until we found the one that we're comfortable with, and then we contacted her that it was time to to put it on the market.
I had a look around the place, and she made some comments on what we should do, how we should deal with it. Some things we didn't agree with, but
we did it
because we were silly not to.
With some of the things that we didn't understand, let's say, not that we disagreed with, we didn't understand, when we did what she said, we could then see, yeah, that makes a difference. Yeah, even with just sorting out some of the furniture and replacing things. Don't mean buy new, I mean replacing them around the place. Yeah, it made the difference. Narelle helped us make the most of each room to make it look as nice as it can.
I think it was the way it was put on the market, the photography and the filming of the house made it look its best all the way through. So the friends and everybody made comments because it sparkled. You know, it really looked the best it was. Yeah. And that's what helped it on the market, I think, and that's why so many people were interested.
She had the open house, which I think was about 5 days after it all went online, and she said she was getting so many calls, but she didn't have anybody come and have a look at it. She just said, we'll go with the open house. So the day of the open house came. It was to start at 9:30. And at 9 o'clock, we had a couple of cars already here. But anyway, we left and we went and had a cup of coffee and everything. And while we were away, we said, oh, wonder if anybody came. Say nobody comes. So what we did, we drove back. We thought we'd just park somewhere and see what was happening. And we couldn't believe it, could we? There were cars everywhere. We could hardly find a parking spot. Yeah. And there was a queue from our front door, out the fence, across the driveway and across the road. There was just so many people. And we understand at the end, 75 people came through, 75.